YouTube, hello friends and people in virtual world, welcome back to Baggy's TMD and welcome to another What's in the Box. Don't forget guys to hit subscribe and smash that like button if you're enjoying the channel. We are creeping our way ever so gently towards 400 subs. Hopefully we can hit 500 by the end of the year. That'd be quite sweet. But today we are taking a look at another of Airfix's biggest birds, so we say. It is the airfix Avro Shackleton AEW2. This is in 1/72nd scale, a 11005. Now, I did pay £45 from this from GD Models. Unfortunately, this model shop has now shut down, which is a great sad loss for the hobby because GD Models was an absolutely cracking model shop. But this kit is designed and manufactured in United Kingdom. So this is a all British made kit. So tooling has all been made in this country. Tonight's video is not sponsored by Estrella Dam Lager, but we will be having a little drink while we do this review, guys. It'd be good if it was sponsored by them. We could have loads of free beer, which would be brilliant. So yeah, let's have a look at this British made kit. We've reviewed lots of Chinese kits. Let's see if the quality of a British kit is better. Who knows? We're going to find out, guys. I have already looked in the box, but I haven't actually had anything out of the bags. So, what do we get? We get a really big box with not much rear. There's quite a large amount of area, so it must be a British thing. So, we've got our standard instructions. We have instructions there. We have our call-outs. We'll have a look at them in a minute. And we have a bag of plastic. So let's put the box to one side. Let's put the plastic to the other side. And let's have a look, guys, at the instructions. Let me just double check. The decals are cartograph decals. So we know they are going to be top-notch quality. I'm guessing there are the decals. So, just having a brief look at the decals there, guys. We do get two schemes with this aircraft, as we expect from cartograph decals, guys. These are beautifully in register. Both schemes are RAF schemes, obviously, so we haven't got to worry about what scheme we're going to do. But yeah, as you can see, the decals are in perfect register. The small writing is easily visible. Also, if you can just see there, guys, looks like there's some nav maps that go inside the cockpit, which is quite a nice touch. A little bit of history on the Avro Shackleton. It was development of the Lincoln Bomber. Used to be a tail setter plane, and then they adjusted it and it had a front landing gear. If you go to the Newark Air Museum on certain days, you can actually get inside their Avro Shackleton. I done it a couple of years ago. Managed to pay like £1, and you get to go and have a potter around in the Shackleton. So if you're in Britain, guys, you are near Newark, which is north of the East Midlands. Only a few quid to go around the museum, but you can get to go and have a look in some of the aircraft, which is quite nice. Now, just looking at some of the facts, the maximum speed of the Shack was 262 miles an hour, or 421 kilometres an hour if you're continental. Range was 2,250 miles. Wingspan was 120 foot. And its length was 87 foot. Let's take a look, guys, at these instructions. Just by checking the decals, I can see these are the new style of Airfix instructions. Nice to see we get a little hint of colour here. But yeah, so we got two little versions here. So you got two different seats. If you're going to have a pilot or not have a pilot, that's quite a nice feature straight away there, guys. So you can just see using F3 or F16. Cockpit going together as normal. Like I say, you can fit pilots. You are going to fit the pilots, so you do have to amputate them and chop their legs off. Like I say, you can tell it's the new style instructions here, guys, because we have the little red call-outs from the bits we have just fitted, which I do like about Airfix. We are going to come on to a video at some point of going through people's different instructions and seeing whose instructions I like. So here we go, guys. Just fitting a spar, I think that is going to be for the wings. Quite like this as well, guys. It's even showing you a little bit of colour actually on the instructions on what colour roughly you should be painting your parts in, which is quite a nice touch. I quite like that, guys. This must be one of the earlier kits, or is this something because it's a designed and made in Britain kit? Who knows? But yeah, cockpit together, spars going in there for the wings to go on. All the seats down the rear end for all the extra personnel. AEW, I think this is I don't know what it is. Early warning, aircraft early warning system. I don't know, something like that. I think it's a marine plane, to be fair. But oops, daisy. But yeah. That's a bit more instructions here, just putting the all the different consoles in. Down in the shack, there's a lot of screens down the one side. So here we are, putting them all in. You do have to actually climb over some wing spars. As daft as it sounds, it is actually realistic. You do have to climb over wing spars to get down the aircraft. You do. So it was another little bit just showing you about how we paint that bit. Like I say, I'm enjoying that it's got these little bits of paint colours. So 78 is a green. 85 is a black. I am liking this out of these Hornby instructions, these airfix instructions. Hopefully they continue doing this on all their modern stuff as well, because it is quite a nice touch. So here we're just putting the rear section. You can see where the old landing gear used to be here. So one side on. Quite a long process before we get the sides on, but look at the detail. Let me just bring this up to you. Look at all that detail that's going to be in the cockpit area, guys. That is pretty sweet. So yeah, there we go. Bolting the one side of the fuselage together. Adding some more little bits and bobs in here. Little gunner seat down the front. Some little pedals that are going to go in down the front as well. These must be for the pilots. Little hatch going in. There's quite a lot of decals and a lot of process to go into this Shackleton. This is going to be a nice build, I feel, guys. Top quality kit. So once again, got the colours for the other half of the fuselage, green and the black. I'm really liking this. This looks a superb way of doing it. Bringing your two fuselage halves together, putting the rear elevators on, because I've got my little piece of paper over there that tells me different things, and it wasn't the cockpit, it was the flight deck. So yeah, just putting the, I don't know what them things are called though. Are they elevators? They're ailerons, I think. I don't know. We'll pretend they're ailerons. But just a little note here, guys. Do not fit parts D8, E16 and E17, steps 35 to 36 if bomb bay doors are to be fitted in the closed position. So this is where you're going to put your marine bombs and stuff like that in. So just take note, guys, if you are going to fit it in the closed position, ignore 35, ignore 36. Here we are, just putting the front paneling in, a couple of bits of glazing going in, and more cockpit details. This aircraft looks like it's going to be very heavy on cockpit details. Overhead instrument panel there on the plastic for the glass. What's the glass called? The flight deck glass windows. I can't remember. I've lost the plot. But yeah, we're just putting that in. Side windows in there. Lots and lots of little bits of windows and clear stuff to go in. Same on the other side. Little one at the back as well. Where are we now? Look at all this gear, guys. There's absolutely no end of stuff to go on this aircraft. I'm quite liking this. I have no idea where this bit goes yet. That's where's that bit go? I don't know, but we have to start building it. You need two of them. So two. Oh, sorry. These are the engines, aren't they? And the wheel wells on the wings. I've lost the plot then, guys, and didn't quite know what they were. So you are building two of these, doing your wings and your wheel wells all into the engine section as well. Once again, more colour call outs. Really liking these colour call outs, guys. If you're doing it wheels down, you put the little wheel well doors in. We'll be doing it wheels down because we're awkward. Adding the landing gear just in there. Landing gear supports as well. More little bits and bobs bolted to the side of the engines. Onto the wings. Two wing halves coming together with 1mm drill bit just there. Take note of that, guys. Two engines getting bolted onto two of the wings. Slide onto the spar as well. Just gives it more support. So very useful as well if you are going to transport it to model shows as well. You can take it off the spar, which is quite a decent idea. Quite, like I say, quite heavy instructions these are, guys. We're already up to 69. Once again here, another call out colour for the wings in there underneath the elevators. So popping the elevators on there. Same on that side, so you can have them in posed positions if you want them down or up. If you're having wheels up, you have to put that little panel in. Wheels down, another little bit of landing gear just in there. More landing gear. Lots and lots of landing gear, and how it all goes together there, guys. The little, I think that's a little radar dome that sits underneath the aircraft. Here's it showing you if you are going to fit the door shut or doors open. So it doesn't really mention anything about that, but I dare say you just have to ignore it if you are going to do the bomb bay door shut or closed. Lots of the little fine details now just coming in onto the wings there. Even more fine details. This is a heavy kit, guys, with lots of fine details. Here we come to the counter-rotating propellers on the engines, four engines. I believe the Merlin engines. Little ladders if you want to add a little ladder. And I think, guys, that is it. 110 steps to building this aircraft. Have a quick sip of beer, because it is Sunday night. So yeah, very heavy instructions there, guys. Very comprehensive. Looks like he's going to build it into quite a nice kit. We shall put the decals back in there so we don't lose them. Onto the paint schemes and to the decal placement. You get your standard, which is pretty standard now with the bigger airfix kits. In fact, all the kits, I think, now. We've got plenty of stencils. A full stencil position data sheet. Just showing you all where they go. This isn't in colour, but we can forgive that because it's only just showing us different stencil positions. A lot of stencils to go on the aircraft. Then we have the two colour call-outs. Like I say, it's two schemes. We have option B, AEW2, Ermintrude, number 8 Squadron, RAF, Lossiemouth, Moray, North East Scotland in 1979. And then we have Dougal, number 8 Squadron, RAF, Lossiemouth, Moray, North East Scotland. And this is now preserved at the Museum of Science and Industry in Manchester, England, when this kit was made. So pretty simple. It's all over dark sea grey with a few hints of matte black, gunmetal and satin white. Quite a nice, easy scheme to do, but I reckon this aircraft will look pretty sweet when it's made. Right, guys, are you ready to have a look at all the plastic? Because there is a big bag just to the side of me full of the good stuff. Just got to work out how we're going to cut into this. Luckily today, we've actually remembered the scissors. Although they are pretty blunt. Oh wow, I didn't actually realise my scissors were this blunt. Might just rip it, be a bit easier. Probably not, so I'll probably spill my beer. Oh, there we go. There we go. We're through now. Oh. A bit of rubbish in the bin. Let's bring these bits out. Oh, we've got a little amendment in here by the looks of it. What's that there? Or is that on the outside? Oh no, that's just telling us to avoid suffocation. Don't let children eat it. So here we have the bag with the clear sprue in here. That's looking pretty good. I'm not going to take it out because I don't want to lose it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 sprues here, guys. Let's put them to one side and we'll bring each one in. So first sprue here are the bomb bay doors and the radar dome on them. Very nice. Indeed, nice recessed panel lines and some raised details on that. No flash whatsoever. A little bit of ghosting on the plastic, but you ain't going to see that when it's all painted. It's nice and smooth. Some of the little antennae there are looking very nice and crisp and clear. Next one we've got, guys, are a couple of the bomb bay sections, engines and the wheels. The wheels are actually very highly detailed with a degree of tread on them. We've got the wheel wells here with parts of the engines. Very nice recessed panel lines. Absolutely no flash whatsoever on this so far, guys. It's looking pretty sweet. Also nice to see that we have got wheels with a flat section on the bottom, so when you have got the wheels, if you are doing the wheels down, when you're posing it, does look like there's some weight on the wheels pushing down on them, which is nice. Once again, no no overall sign of any flash. There's a couple of little pins there. You just have to chop them off, but that's nothing. It's not actual flash. It's just how the injection mold process has gone. Nice details on here as well, on this bit of ribbing here that's going to go inside the aircraft. Yeah, look at that detail as well inside. There is some ejector pin marks you can see, but I don't think they're going to be much of a problem in the actual aircraft. Next, we have some more fine details, including the exhaust. Couple of pilots here. Pilots ain't looking very good, but I ain't overly fussed by that. These parts are all looking good and in register. The seats are looking very nice indeed. Absolutely no flash whatsoever. I think that goes on top of the aircraft. That's looking nice. Doors looking nice. Lad, it's just nice. It's very nice. I'll say not a hint of any flash from what I can see so far. And we've got more little bits of detail. These parts of the cockpit, pedals, more of the seats. Here we have the controls. Once again, it's absolutely in register. No flash. Nice crisp mouldings. Even the little bit there, which could get very damaged, so be careful. There are some very fine bits. A little bit of flash there, but that's just on one of the trees that hold the parts together, so don't worry about that. Crisp, clear, very, very nice. Quite impressive. This is if this is a sign of the UK built kits that Airfix could do potentially in the future, I'm quite looking forward to it, because these are nice and crisp. Once again, there's a couple of injection pin marks which might get in your way, but you'll be able to fill them. I mean, look at the detail, guys, on that panel there. Absolutely covered in nice crisp detail for all the paneling, the panel work. It's just really, really nice details on this kit, guys. This is one of Airfix's top kits. This is a nicely produced, nicely moulded kit. Here we have the wings here. Just look at the amount of detail on them wings, guys. Loads of recessed panel lines. We have some raised details as well, like the real aircraft. It is a crisp, clean, nice kit. It is. I'm quite looking forward to building this one, guys. I will admit, it purely from the quality of the actual kit itself. Onto the other parts of the wings here, guys. Look at that, more crisp details. Like I say, there's a hint of flash, just a hint there. There is just the tiniest hint. Well, we can forgive a hint, but yeah, we've seen some of the other kits. Like I say, these bits on here are nothing to worry about. That's just what's on the tree to hold the sprues together. But look at the detail, guys. More crisp, nice detail. Slight bit of ghosting coming through, but it is nice and smooth, so you're not going to have any problems with that. Finally, we get on to the actual fuselage halves and the floor of the aircraft. Once again, looking nice. I mean, just look at the details in that, guys. Nice, crisp, recessed panel lines. We have some recessed detailing in here. Some little, possibly air vents, probably. But it's all looking nice and crisp. Look at the inside of the bomb bay there, guys. That is a crisp kit. We've got the ailerons and the elevators here at the back as well. And they're looking nice as well, guys. So, what's my verdict on the Airfix Avro Shackleton? She is going to be a beauty. This is probably one of the nicest kits I've reviewed so far. Probably along with the Valent, but even that, I've got a few little issues. But I've got to say, guys, this is probably one of the nicest Airfix kits I've reviewed so far, guys. Leave a comment down below, guys, what you think to this kit, and if you've built it, let me know how it went together. But I reckon this is going to be a sweet kit to build. Plenty of detail. I'm quite looking forward to doing it, guys. See you later.